There's a reason people visit Western Australia, and in this series, I'm going to show you why. Hi, I'm Dane, a 28-year-old from the UK. I built this channel to show you how and why you should go out there and explore the world. After visiting 40 countries, I headed down under to live out my Aussie dreams and inspire you to do the same. In this video, we kick off our van life series by picking up a camper from Perth before making the long drive down to beautiful Esperance. Make sure you hit subscribe to follow along with all the adventures. Welcome to WA. This is my first time here in Western Australia. I'm spending the next few weeks doing an insane road trip from Perth all the way down the south coast to Esperance. This part of the country is known to have some of the whitest beaches and bluest waters in Australia. Today we are at Busselton Beach. We started our road trip yesterday from Perth and we've driven a few hours down the south coast to the town of Busselton. Busselton is known to have the longest jetty in the southern hemisphere. It's 1.8 kilometers long, as you can see. I don't know if you can see, but it goes all the way out here. But for now, I'm gonna test out these crystal blue waters because they look too nice. I've been sad about all day, people. One of my favourite parts about van life is experiencing different caravan parks. So over here in WA you can actually free camp. So last night me and Aline, we were in Bunbury and we camped by the beach and it was absolutely beautiful because we just had no time to think about it. Today we are in Busselton Jetty Tourist Park. I'll just give you like the tiniest tour right now, but basically this whole thing is our bed and it actually changes into a table as well, which we haven't actually done yet because it's just been so convenient. But this bed is honestly so big and that is part of the reason I love this van so much, because you could honestly fit about five people in this bed. Not that you would, because that would be a bit weird. So this back bit here is the kitchen and then we have the sort of living room bedroom area. This van honestly feels like a small studio apartment and I can't wait to spend the next 2 weeks here. After checking into our caravan park, we spent the day getting reacquainted with van life, did some shopping and wandered round the markets before waking up to the most beautiful sunrise. I think I'm in love with Western Australia. Let's just say a big, happy, beautiful good morning from Busselton. I think this is one of my favourite places already. We are only like day 3 on this southwest road trip in Australia and I'm in love with this little town called Busselton. Last night we made some pasta at the campground and then there's a little jetty area that you can actually jump in. It's a netted area because we are in Western Australia, so I think there's a lot more sharks there, but it was so much fun and we saw the most unreal sunset. When I was planning this Western Australia trip, this is how I imagined it to be. I've seen the dreamiest pictures of WA and they do call it the dream state of Australia and it's already living up to that reputation. Right now I need to get a coffee because it's 7 AM and your boy's addicted to caffeine. Thank you. This is one pretty coffee. I think it's time. I think I deserve to go to the beach now. I got up early for sunrise and now I'm gonna enjoy this nice oat latte. I mean, look at the little art on this, it's amazing. Tastes good. Definitely go to Shelter if you're in Busselton for a coffee. Right, now I have had my morning coffee. I'm here with Aline. Don't know if you remember her from the Queensland road trip last year. Just me and Aline this time. We are going to be venturing down the south coast today after we explore this cute little quaint Busselton jetty. I just think it's so cute, I love it. We're just setting out on the Busselton jetty, which is 1.8 kilometers. So if you were to walk it, it should take 25 minutes each way. Our plan is to walk up and then get the train back down. The train is $11. or $16 return. This is how we're gonna get back. We have finally reached the end of the jetty. It actually wasn't a bad walk. It was like less than 20 minutes. So we're gonna get the train back, I think, because it's starting to get pretty hot. But you can see all the way down at the beach over here. You probably can't see it on the camera because my big head's in the way. Turns out the train didn't come for ages. So on to the next spot, on to continue this buddy road trip. Let's go.
You're sitting on your banana.
Oh no, I'm sat on my banana. I thought it was my GoPro, it's a banana. Okay, it's lunchtime and we have pulled up at a very beautiful beach. We're gonna have some sandwiches and take a dip. So the great thing about living in a van is that you can just pull up anywhere to have lunch. So we have pulled up to Meelup Beach. If you're in Australia, go to Woolies, get the garlic and olive oil bread, and your life will literally change. Oh, so good. So on one side, I've made pesto with tomatoes, and then the other, we have some chili hummus with more tomatoes. Yum. Yet again, impressed with another amazing beach. We've had our yummy lunch and now we're just gonna go for a dip. And I'll send the drone up because the water here is crystal blue, it's nice and calm, and I need to get some ocean time. That sounded really cringe. Out of the cold into my warm hand in the sun. It's already begun. Meelup Beach was pure paradise and a perfect picnic spot. With its crystal blue waters and white sand, this was a great way to see in the southwest trip. It's also a great place to get stung. I just realised I survived my first jellyfish attack. Something weird happened when we were in Busselton. I was walking through the water and all of a sudden this like weird tingly shock sensation went all over my body. And then I just looked down and this is what I'm left with. Can you see it?
Yes.
And then Aline also got stung by a fish, so we both got injuries. Show us your war.
A wound.
Your wounds, your war heals.
The simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry at all.
Good morning guys, from Indijup Natural Spa. We are about 10 minutes outside of Yallingup at the moment. We are just about to enter the Margaret River region, but we thought let's stop at this beautiful natural pool. So just behind me there's a few rocks and the ocean is behind that, and when the ocean smacks the back of the rock like this, it creates some sort of natural spark. So it's pretty hot this morning. It's already like 25 degrees. It's 9 AM. Let's get in there. Right, this place gets an absolute 10 out of 10 from me and Aline. It's so beautiful, and make sure you climb to the other side because you can actually see the water go, well, you can see the ocean going in the other side, and then it just crashes all down here, and it actually feels like a natural jacuzzi. There's a point where I was sat in the rocks and it basically just like hits your back and then it fizzes up. Sort of like champagne. It's quite nice. Really nice way to spend the morning. And there's not too many people here, which I really like because, well, that's one thing I've noticed about WA in comparison to the East Coast. There's less people driving around because the area is so big. The best thing about being on the road is you can make a coffee anytime you want. Next stop is Margaret River. We are driving down there now. We're going to check out some caves, and Margaret River is known to be the wine region of WA. Not that I drink, but I still want to appreciate the wine region.
So you thought you got it made for easy living, slipping out the back door. what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for.
So we have just arrived in the Margaret River region. Really excited to be here. I've heard it's a beautiful place. We are very hungry right now, so we're gonna go eat. I haven't actually given any food recommendations in these vlogs yet, so we are gonna go to the Urban Bean. I think it's like a vegetarian cafe, but I'm so hungry. I think all the excitement of this morning of being in those rock pools, I'm like, man, I could eat a lot of food right now. This looks like a good toasty. So I've gone for a vegan toasty, and it looks like it's been made on a proper toasty machine.
Maybe someone criticized you about it.
Mmm. So you couldn't come to the Margaret River region without going to one of the many wine regions. So I don't personally drink because, you know, 2 years sober and that, but we're gonna check out one of these vineyards. Vineyards are always really beautiful places, so we're gonna try a few wines. Well, Aline's gonna try a few wines. She can tell you how they are. So let's go. The smell of wine has just hit me already. So we're at the Cape Mentelli wine vineyard. Aline, she's gonna try 6 wines. It's $10, and if you buy a bottle of wine, you don't actually have to pay for the tasting. So Aline is gonna be our wine judge. Yay or nay?
Yay, passion fruit.
I don't like to drink them, but I like to smell them. Yeah, it's very fruity. It smells like mulled wine. You like it?
Better than the other one, yeah.
Yeah. So this one is more of a Christmassy wine. It kind of smells like mulled wine. I'm not actually going to drink it, but I am kind of tempted. 2 years sober. Grape. Any good? Mm. Okay, I'm going to try one of the grapes. Don't think they have alcohol in them. Did you eat the pip? I ate the pip. It's crunchy. With over 200 vineyards, Margaret River is known to have some of the best wines in the world. Make sure you add this to your itinerary when you visit here because it's bloody beautiful. Thank you for watching that video, guys. I just realized I look a lot more Australian than I actually am right now. We are down in Hamlin Bay, so make sure you subscribe to see the next video where we'll be driving through Denmark and Albany before we reach our final destination, that is Esperance. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit subscribe, leave me some comments down below which was your favorite place, and I'll see you in the next one. So take care and peace out. In this video, we are going to be... You could not come to the Margaret River. Right, it's very bright here in Western Australia, so I need a hat. This hat reminds me of being a truck driver. So we are at the cap. So we are at the... It was like, I felt like I was in an oven. You know when you just feel like you're in an oven?